having the hair of the person in particular, and then just doing a little wee on it. It's that sort of owning it, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's indirectly. As they talk about the indirect. That's what I love about the Japanese media and the indirect kiss complex. You know what I mean? Like, if someone has a drink from this thing, and then I have a drink after it. Well, you are sharing spit, aren't you? You know what I mean?
No,
like,
it is.
that's it. Cross media or medium.
It's, I mean, I see it as a whole thing around that. It's one of the part of the bonding that occurs between humans is the sharing of DNA, and like bacterial systems, and so you start to inhabit each other.
Well, really, you're the advertising system for the bacteria, aren't you?
Yeah, like if
you're a walking talking advertisement for the bacteria.
If you're sleep next to someone or you kiss somebody, like you're sleeping next to someone the whole night, you're breathing in their skin, like
their gas. When they fart, you're sucking in the gas, and that's it. Scratching themselves, and the DNA's going in your mouth, and they're coughing in your mouth while you're facing each other, and I mean, even if it's not gross, it's like super simple. So then you become the longer, like, there'd be a period of time, I think, that would take, like, where you would actually kind of not merge, but merge. Have a mutual symbiotic amount of the same type of bacteria between one another.
Yeah, well, and also, and your DNA, like, there'd be actually an amount of you, like, in each other's body.
They've talked about that a lot. Like, when a woman takes a man's exchange, like his little injection during the act, right? Apparently that what's not dies and dies off. Some of it can, like, embed into the womb and whatever, and actually become part of it, like add DNA. This is what I've heard. So over a period of time, depending on how many partners you've had, male or female, you get an exchange of DNA through that anyway. Definitely do. You know what I mean? Like, definitely do. Male and female both get some sort of exchange from it. 100%. So whether it be physical, spiritual, mental, or however you want to measure it or gauge it, that's what happens. Like, there's an exchange.
Yeah.
And that's just part of being human. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It just is. And a lot of us, we get confused and hooked up in our little meat suit, thinking, oh, that's all there is.
But that it is still interesting. I think that whole, like, how much of your body, like, if you sleep next to somebody, do you reckon that, like, over, I don't know, a 7-day or a 28-day period?
Like, well, you eat their hair.
Do you think 10% of you is them?
I guess it'd have to have some sort of boundary on how long spent together. Like, the longer spent together, would you just start to look and smell and, like each other?
Would there be, like,
that's what you get, that whole, couple burnout or whatever they call it, the 7-year itch or whatever the fuck that is. You know what I mean?
Do you think that? Like, that maybe that is to do with there being sort of like a copy of them inside you, like a sort of like a
well, I mean, you talk to each other on a regular basis, Si, and communicate every day. Like, you do become each other. Like, you're part of each other's experience, Si.
That's it. So
it's only really the selfish ones that sort of sit around doing nothing, that don't really think about everybody. It's just they're thought about by the people that are the doers, and there's the beers.
So